Приветствую на канале. Продолжаем проходить мафию. В прошлой части захватили наконец-то район Фриско Филдс и разобрались с Оливией Маркано. Она была капа этого района. Так, сейчас у нас из активного осталось это ремонт бара. Туда надо какое-то неимоверное количество денег. И дохода он нам не приносит. Есть второстепенные задания от Вита. Но это, я думаю, все такое себе. Поедем выполнять основное. Заскочим сначала к отцу Джеймсу. Я не думаю, что это миссия. Скорее всего, просто диалог будет. Ну и потом на миссию «Меня зовут Линкольн Клейн». Сэла Маркано нанял какого-то чувака, Сантанжело, чтобы нас убрать. Но будем разбираться с ним. Так, добрались. Странно, что что-то тут как-то зеленым все горит. То есть миссия как бы автоматом походу применится. Или применилась. Короче, мне надо будет найти какого-то чела, либо засаду. Ну ладно.
And thank God for that. Let me ask you something. You ever hear how Sal Markano wound up running this city?
Him and his brothers killed a few guys and took over.
He sold out his own father, Lincoln. Watched him die. And then he killed every man standing in his way. Butchered them. Them and anyone else he thought was a risk, wanted or not.
How do you know that?
Other priests. The sanctity of the confessional isn't always absolute. I'm not an idiot, Lincoln. You're a criminal. Sammy was a criminal. I accepted that a long time ago. But there's a difference between being a criminal and being a Sal Markano.
I'm not Sal Markano.
Easy to say that now, but what about when this is over? When there's no one standing in your way?
I haven't decided yet.
You're a good man, Lincoln. I know it's odd to hear that, considering everything you've done. But it's true. You have it in you. I've seen it. But you're gonna have to decide, have to choose, whether you let all of this consume you, pervert you, turn you into the very thing you hate. What you've been doing out there, son. If it hasn't already, it's gonna mark you.
Блин, ну конечно оно оставит след, но как иначе? Явно, наверное, убить столько людей это не очень хорошо. Даже если ты мстишь за своих родных. Чего бы нам приодеть такого? Погоняем в джинсовочках. Так, где-то здесь халявная аптечка у нас, да? Так, итого. Нам надо покататься по этому району и кого-то выманить, да? Неужели этот чувак сам на нас выйдет? Санджа как-то там. Короче, этот чел. Санджа, будем его так звать. И вообще, кстати, непонятно. У меня А, ну все нормально. Хотя нет. Наверное, на всякий случай. На всякий случай закупим аптечки. То непонятно, насколько этот чувак крепкий и сколько с ним людей. О, он уже едет за мной. Да блин, я не то купил. Твою дивизию, а? Так, у нас бронированная тачка, это очень хорошо. Это очень хорошо, надо найти какое-то укромное местечко. В меня стреляют, ребята. А чё, никого не смутило, что стреляют как бы в меня? Вы чё, гоните? Все пошло не по плану.
All units, negative visual on suspect. Repeat, visual contact lost. All units be advised. Suspect located. On-scene units engaging.
Что за бред происходит?
Responding units, visual contact with suspect lost.
Ну, может, здесь удастся отсидеться?
All units be advised.
А, ну
Suspect
меня
located.
нашли, да?
On-scene units engaging.
Ну, короче, все это можно перезапускать. Отсюда я уже не уйду. Да ё-моё. Это бред. Копы вообще придурочные. В меня, главное, стреляют, а они за мной начинают охоту. Ну, стреляли бы хотя бы в киллеров. Блин. Если стреляют в меня, то я типа жертва, наверное. А, уроды. Да почему я вечно отсюда начинаю? Как здесь выйти-то, а? Блин, я еще купил эти улучшения беспонтовые. Нафиг они мне сдались. Наверное, надо будет воспользоваться миссией, чтобы ребята Вита приехали. Головорезы, а чё, вообще идеально. На меня попрет толпа. И я вызову толпу. Огонь. План прям хороший. Отметки у нас есть. Так что, если чё, от копов избавимся сразу. Нормально, план пойдет. Надо же хоть как-то хоть раз воспользоваться этой помощью и услугой. А вообще надо попробовать проехаться по окраине. Чтобы было место, где спрятаться. О, ребятки едут. Так, вылазим. Быстро, быстро. Да твою мать. Ну прячься ты, ёб твою. Ну ты чё на него смотришь?
You must be the nigger.
My name is Lincoln Clay, motherfucker.
Nigger? Lincoln Clay? These things mean the same thing.
Это жестко. Жестоко прям. Сэла Маркано. Да это у нас финалочка, похоже. Надо бы откаты собрать.
Gotta hand some cash over for safekeeping. I'm in the French ward.
Be there soon.
What can I take off your hands? Okay, I'm good to go.
Так, что имеем? Это гонки. Это гонки. Ну, это все фигня. Че, едем к Доновану?
You're not wasting any time, are you?
Your little rampage is going to attract attention. Attention from people I don't care to associate with.
Yeah, imagine not.
Thankfully, closing off your loose ends is as simple as tossing around some super grade. With any luck, this will keep them off my ass. For a little while, anyway. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. There's still the matter of killing Georgie and Sal. You should get a kick out of hearing this.
Who'd you send?
Well, I did it myself. Ear to ear, just like you wanted.
Any sign of DeGamo?
No, he's gone. I look everywhere. It's like he never even fucking existed.
I am leveraged out the ass. Called in every favor, and none of it made a goddamn difference. We're fucked. I am fucked.
Oh, now that's bullshit. We still got some men. I say we hit the streets. We gonna find that cocksucker.
Every low-life ball of piss in this city smells blood in the water. My blood. You understand? And they step over their own mother if it meant being the one that clipped me. I wouldn't last 10 minutes out there.
Go Oh, let them come in here and fuck us. There's got to be something we can do.
You call up whatever men we still have left. You tell them to meet us up there at the casino. And when Lincoln Clay shows up, we'll do everything we can to plant that goddamn nigga in the ground. Right next to us. That's what we can do. Go on, get the fuck out of here. Go! God damn it!
Should have known that Markano would go to ground at the casino.
You can take the bridge up there so it's a straight shot.
You know, none of this would have happened without you.
It's either this or right away in some goddamn office. And once you've killed those assholes, you come and find me. I'll be hanging around over at the Padres.
You got it.
You give them hell, champ.
На всякий случай
I need resupply and point for done.
подзатаримся-ка мы патронами. Так, у нас М-ка и пистоль, да?
Show me what you got.
Я вот не знаю, если ребята меня ждут, есть ли смысл пистолет с глушителем держать? Так, у нас всего валом. О, там еще и пропускной пункт. Это типа что, я должен был именно ночью ехать в это казино? Типа я в пути подождал слегка. Такс. Ну а здесь, я так полагаю, пути нету, да, отдельного? А нет, вон лестница. Так, сверху, значит, слева, прямо и здесь, да, двое. Как-то очень легко получается-то. Блин, ски. Ну ты долго будешь кериться. Покажись давай. Серьезно? Че ты бегаешь? Чел. Отлично. Задолбал просто. Но самое интересное, что мне походу все равно надо спуститься. И на меня сейчас целая толпа обрушится. Несмотря на то, что я зашел так по красоте. Ну. Блин. Блин. Зараза. Сейчас с самого начала придется прорываться. Хотя нет, наверное, реально сначала. Могли бы, блин, сделать с самого этого. Ну, не начала, но как вот от той точки, куда мне сейчас надо попасть, типа. Может, еще тише получится сделать. Их всего трое, да? А, еще вот здесь есть чел. Эти все смотрят друг на друга. Значит, ничего замутить не получится. Хотя им вообще пофиг. Они хоть рядом, хоть не рядом. В этот раз еще идеальней получилось. Только меня все равно сейчас будут ждать.
Got lots of places to look.
Да они типа знают, что я тут. Ладно. Неплохо получилось. Но то, что они, блин, подошли прям ко мне, хотя меня типа было не видно. Это не очень интересно. Так, Джорджи это получается сын Сэла, да, Маркано. И тот говнюк. А этот чувак, типа, наш друг был когда-то. Ну, как мы считали. Тачка такая. Блин, по-любому сейчас повылазят. Отсюда далековато стрелять. Так, еще один, да, идет. Не успел заорать. Хорошо. Здесь, походу, можно на машине было разогнаться и прям влететь. Ладно, у нас тут типа по стелсу все. Кто-то скажет, что это стрёмно и неинтересно.
Goddamn gladly. He ain't here. Keep looking. Let's look this way. We got a body here.
Зато на Верочку.
Lost another one. Let's look this way.
Так, вот то, что он идет к нам, это плохо. Ну давай иди дальше, блин.
Just found a stiff. Just up and fly away or something? Looking over here. Aha! God. Shit. I'm looking down. Run, rabbit, run.
Да никого же нет.
Thinking you stupid fuck, you should never come here. You cocksucker, you brought all this on yourself. I should have told me to stop by. I'd have had the kitchen whip something up for you.
These motherfuckers can't protect you, Georgie. It's over.
I caught one. Come on! What you waiting for? Let's go! He's picking us off.
Я не вижу вас. Это плохо. Это очень плохо.
What you think I'm gonna roll over like a fucking dog? Fuck you! You ain't that blind, dipshit.
А чё я, в принципе, стреляю с пистолета, если все знают, что я здесь?
You ain't never getting to my old man.
А, это сам Джорджи, что ли? Ну ты приколист. Все, отбегался.
What's he think?
Но у вас только один выход. Или я ошибаюсь?
Hey. Kill all of our boys. He's murdering us.
Быстрее!
All set.
А, Джордж, да ты слабачок оказался.
You stupid motherfucker.
I always thought you were my friend. That you had me and Ellis's backs. It was just an act. You didn't kill me because I said no. You killed me because you thought you owned me. Owned all of us.
It was never about us. It was about my old man. My father. I'd do anything for him. Same as you and Sammy.
And you understand why I have to do this.
Этот лифт едет еще выше.
I know you think you're alone in this world, Lincoln, but you're not. And you never will be.
Просто поговорить.
Hell of a sight, ain't it? When I first come to this town, it was nothing more than a backwater shithole. Now look at it.
Let me see your hands.
Whatever was between us is over, you understand? It ended the second it was you coming up them stairs instead of my son. You want a drink?
All right.
I had this imported from Scotland. Single malt. Usually I'm a bourbon man, but I figured I'd order something with a little more class for when the casino opened. Not much of a chance of that happening now, is it?
Doesn't look that way.
Take a seat. I ain't going nowhere. Hey, not bad.
I think I still prefer Shine.
You know, a month or so after my brother Lucho died, I started having nightmares. I had this one where I was on a boat. Giant wave come, knocked my ass overboard. I hit that water and sink like a goddamn rock. Then there was another one where cottonmouths biting me all to hell. But the one that really got to me was Georgie's funeral. he's laid out in that shitty little casket. Neck cut, same as Lucho's. Yeah, that one really got to me. It'll come around again every 3 or 4 days.
I have one where I'm back in Nam, sleeping in a foxhole. All of a sudden, these dark figures come out of the shadows. I try to fight them off, but they hold me down, tie my hands together, stuff a muddy rag in my mouth so I can't scream, can't warn the men sleeping next to me. And then I gotta listen as all those men die.
I would imagine that's not gonna go away anytime soon.
No. I imagine it won't.
And then this. This was all to try to keep mine from coming true. Look how that turned out. I buried a lot of people. More than I can count. The one I never wanted to see go down in that cold ground was my son.
And yet here we are.
Yes, sir. Here we are. My son is dead, and I'm having a drink with his killer. Now, I'm not gonna apologize for what I did, you understand? If I did, I'd just be lying. I don't have it in me to feel shame for the things I've done to others. Never have.
Didn't come here for an apology.
Nah. I know you did. Goddamn, I was right about you, wasn't I? I knew it the second I fucking saw you at the country club. Men like us, we're just wired up wrong. There's only one thing we know. One thing we're good at. I'm gonna be waiting for you, Lincoln Clay. This won't be the last time we see each other.
I know.
What are you waiting for? Fucking do it. Finish this, you fucking coward.
Видок красивый. Интересно, беспрепятственно получится покинуть казино или нет? Да ладно. Лео Галанте. Еще старее стал.
I take it you're Lincoln Clay.
So they tell me.
I told Sal this fucking casino would be the end of him. I meant it figuratively. Shit has a way of turning on you, doesn't it?
Especially if you piss off the wrong person.
You know who I am, son?
Guessing you're Leo Galante.
Let's take a little walk, you and me. Probably no surprise, but The rest of the commission wants you dead. You and anybody else that had anything to do with this.
What happened here was between me and Markano.
Well, I understand that, son. We all do. But this business makes you paranoid, irrational. They see Sally, a pile of shit. They start wondering if someone's gonna serve them a plate of their own.
So you're here to decide if you're coming after me?
No. I'm here to deliver a message. You made your point, son. This all ends right here. Right now.
I got no quarrel with y'all.
Once a month, Sal kicked up 20% of his net. Cash only. Same man's been delivering it for, I don't know, 40 years or so. I see no need in deviating from that, you?
No, sir.
In exchange, you run things as you see fit. Want to sell heroin? Want a whorehouse on every other corner? Makes no fucking difference to me. The only thing that matters is 20%.
And what if I decide to walk away? Leave all this behind?
Then this will be the last time we see each other. Best of luck to you, son.
Да. Лео, конечно, я не ожидал увидеть. Ну, в принципе, 20%. Только нам отстегивают всего по 5. Блин, блинский. Ладно, посмотрим, чем это закончится. Вообще получается, что весь город приносит сколько? Они суммарно где-то по 300, да, все приносят тысяч, плюс-минус. То есть в районе 1 000 000 с города. 20% Лео. 200 тысяч, да? Нормально, так нормально.
Is he dead?
Yeah, he's dead. Him and Georgie both.
It's the best news I've heard in ages. Can we get an amen, Padre?
So what happens now?
What do you mean what happens now? It's over. Done. Finished.
I ain't talking to you. Just cause Sal Marcano's dead, Lincoln, doesn't mean it's over. Now, what you did and the size of it all, you created a storm in this here city, and it's gonna take a long time for it to dissipate, if it ever does.
With Markano dead, New Bordeaux belongs to me. Ain't nobody left to stand in my way.
You can't be serious. The point of this wasn't to replace Markano, it was to remove him. This city's done gone through enough. It doesn't need another Sal Marcano.
This city? You've got to be fucking kidding me. This city is a cesspool. It's where people come to fuck and drink and get high.
You watch your filthy mouth.
It's what the city is, Padre. If it's not giving another Sal Marcano, it's gonna shit one out.
He's right. If it ain't gonna be me, it's gonna be somebody else. Probably somebody worse.
Amen.
Thank you remember what you told me when you came back from the war? How you wanted to go to California? Leave all this behind? And just start all over?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it ain't too late, Lincoln. You can still go. Go. And don't look back.
Listen, I'd love to stay here and debate the merits of one crime boss over another, but I've got a schedule to keep. Bit of advice, though. The scumbags you've been working with, kill them. All of them. Bury them before they bury you, buddy. I'll be seeing you, Padre.
God forgive me for standing by you through all this, Lincoln. But if you do anything except leave, we're finished. You hear?
Bob.
A man's soul can only carry so much. And mine is on the verge of breaking.
Ха, вот это выбор. Блин, ну я даже не знаю, как правильно замутить. С одной стороны, цель была реально только отомстить, мы отомстили. Но с другой стороны, ведь реально кто-то придет и встанет на место Маркано. Итальянцы отправят кого-нибудь или наши тут сотоварищи. Между собой все поперекусаются и начнут войну. Блин. Наверное, мы будем злодеями. Будем править городом. Но как иначе? Если не мы, то кто? Да, только отца Джеймса жалко.
All units, search is called off. Repeat, abandon search. Return to patrol.
Меня вот только смущают слова Донована, что убей всех, пока не закопали тебя. Типа чё, все будут грызться и захотеть большей власти? Непонятно. Короче, отец Джеймс, как и Донован, это как, блин, добро и зло. Уедь, либо бери и правь всем. В концовке это все равно меня, походу, поймают, либо убьют. Раз расследование идет. Короче, будем злодеями.
Sal and Georgie are gone. And after all the shit we've been through, we run this city.
Now that's the kind of news you never get tired of hearing. After all the bullshit, it's almost impossible for me to wrap my brain around the fact that we actually did it. You're a fucking saint, Lincoln. And I'm honored to know you.
So we finally gonna get our chance to make things right in this town. Bring a balance to things. Wasn't certain we'd ever actually get here.
Да вместе будем править. Я надеюсь, вы меня не закопаете.
We're not here because of what I did, or because of what any of y'all did. We're here because we stood together. And as long as we stay strong, ain't no one ever gonna fuck with us.
After he killed Sal Markano, Lincoln Clay took over. But he wasn't content just to run the city, he expanded out across the South into Florida and even the Carolinas. There's so much money coming in, and he's been smart with it. He spreads it around, makes sure the right people get paid and stay paid. The city's favorite son, Yeah. Rebuilding the Hollow, buying up Frisco Field, reopening the theme park, all that money and goodwill. He thinks it's made him untouchable, but no one is untouchable. He might have plastered his name across a few schools and hospitals, made donations to a charity here and there, but nothing absolves him of his crimes. That's why I agreed to do this documentary. I want to shine a light on the real Lincoln Clay.
Lincoln gave in to everything. Drugs, booze, prostitutes, you name it. If it made $1, he was involved. Seeing him on the news, strutting around. Sometimes I think he should have died over at Sammy's with all the rest of them. There'd be kind of a peace in that. Turn it off! Ain't nothing else to say about any of this.
It ain't personal.
After Lincoln vanished, Vito Scaletta took over the city. Now he spit on Sal Marcano's grave one last time by actually doing what Marcano couldn't, finishing the casino. Now 2 years later, Scaletta opened another casino, and then it was just an avalanche of development. Hotels, arenas, the new convention center. I mean, today everyone knows this place as the Las Vegas of the South, but the whole damn thing was built on bodies Lincoln Clay left behind, with blood money he and his lieutenants stole from the mob. And Vito? He still lives in that penthouse at the top of Marcano's casino, looking out over the city he owns. After Sal Marcano's death, Lincoln Clay disappeared. The Bureau deprioritized the investigation after a few months, but I keep an active file. In 1971, I tracked him to a California shipyard where he was working under an assumed name. By the time we got there, though, he was gone. The trail went cold, and by 77, 78, I figured he was dead. But then I got a report of someone matching his description working with the Colombians. Since then, there's a new sighting of him every couple of years.
Lincoln made it out to California. Worked at the shipyards for a few years. Met him a woman. Seemed like he was gonna get married, but then it all came apart. Don't know why. And he started moving around. He went to Alaska, New York, South America. He even went back to Vietnam. I still get postcards from time to time. Well, I think Lincoln wasn't able to accept the world for what it is, or his place in it.
Someday, he's going to get tired of running, or make a mistake, and I'll be waiting. I promise you that.
Let me ask you something. Senator! Where were you when John Fitzgerald Kennedy was assassinated?
I don't remember. At home, I believe.
I don't remember at home, I believe.
Let me tell you where I was. A muddy hut in Vietnam. Slowly dismembering an old woman, cutting her apart bit by bit. And do you know why? Because her son was an NVA officer. And hurting her was the only way to make him talk.
I don't understand what this has to do
What he told us saved the lives of an entire platoon. That's 42 men. Men that lived another day because I was willing to take a saw to that old woman.
Thank you, Mr. Donovan. I believe that.
Sit down and shut the fuck up! I did a lot of terrible shit over there. In the name of this country. Shit that will haunt me for the rest of my life. But I did it because I believed in the fight. I believed what this nation stood for. So, to be sitting there ass deep in mud with that old woman scattered all around me, and hearing that the President of the United States had just been fucking murdered, well, I knew right then and there that I couldn't let that stand. That I would find a way to make it right no matter how long it took.
What are you saying?
I'm saying that Sal Markano and a group of conspirators murdered Jack Kennedy.
Oh, that is the most absurd thing I have ever heard.
I assumed you would say that. Don't fucking move!
This... You're out of your mind.
Oh, I don't hold anyone's ambitions against them, Senator. And you certainly were ambitious, weren't you? You went to law school, and then you became a district attorney, and then United States Senate. After Sal Markano died, I went through his files. Imagine my surprise when I saw your name over and over and over and over again. The mob wanted Jack Kennedy dead, and you were more than willing to help.
There are cameras everywhere. There's witnesses.
No, I want
You'll
them
never
to
get
see
away
this,
with
you
this.
stupid asshole, because then they will know that I am not finishing with you. I am starting with you. Oh! Oh, and they're next. Gentlemen.
Что, закончили проходить мафию? Спасибо вам за просмотр. Игрушка длинная, конечно, по сравнению с предыдущими двумя частями. Местами однообразная, но играть можно. И сюжет даже такой более-менее интересный. Подписывайтесь на канал, впереди еще много разных прохождений.